competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. For some space. It's Pringle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently, and even Isaiah Spiller. Good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Simpson. With the catch, it's Riley. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Picks up the first, looking for more. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers.
He's lost the ball. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a squandered opportunity to put points up on the board, and so deflating for this offense. I guess if there's one good thing, at least the opponent was pinned deep to begin their own drive.
Breaks into open space. He shreds the tackle. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's a toss to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kurt.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find room. It's Davidson. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Trying to run it. It's Raymond. Now tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
I I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget, the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first set of downs for this offense. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Now they're running on the toss. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. He's up, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
They bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Caught over the middle. It's Clement. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A completion makes it 2nd and medium. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. To throw, it's Johnson. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Out past the 30. 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Finds his man, it's Moore. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
A 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Looking for his big tight end. With sure hands, it's Fleming. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Let's fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's an out route. The catch made. The defense has got it. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Johnson. On the run here. Let's it go. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. The sure hands. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. Physical run, earns the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to the receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. Touchdown, Aggies. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Defense is coming after him. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He could go. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A crucial pick six.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Johnson. He's running out of time here. Catch made in space. Look out. And the game's just good enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game, and I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with it.
Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Trying to find some room. It's Pringle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Riley. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of...
Now here he goes at the 30 now. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Aggies.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point makes it 35-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. An Electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Point after, up and good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. The pocket breaking down. Quick juke to get free. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris. Down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
He slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1-possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense ready to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
He's looking deep again. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Pounding away with the run game. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage.
He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
And here comes a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one. But it will set up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on fourth down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock, blitz, and a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain on the pitch and catch. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense really clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Clemson offense will take over first and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep for late-game heroics. The pass falls incomplete as time expires. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation